So y'all, we back in the studio with him. With him. Yeah, welcome back to another special guest here on the amazing 102.5 FM. And I'm super excited because one thing's for sure, you're going to get some good nuggets and information today. Will you go ahead and introduce yourself, kind sir?
Yes.
I'm going to try not to play too much, even though I know him. Okay.
My name is Willie Burroughs. Mm-hmm. So what do you want, in terms of introduction?
And you got a daughter named...
Oh, I have plenty.
oh, yeah, that's right. I think that's going to be a good point to loop in somewhere. You do. That's right. Go ahead.
So my name is Willie Burroughs. I am married. I'm a father of 4.
Yes.
The oldest is Matthew, and then Christopher, and Ashley is the only girl, and Ty is
your son. What grade is Ty in now?
He's a senior.
I can't. Hey, Ty, when you watch at least the greeting part, I know you're not going to watch the whole show. I get it, but hey, Ty.
You'll probably watch it.
Oh, you think he will now? Oh, wow. Okay.
He's out there trying to floss.
Okay, so we're watching with Hey, Ty, man, senior year. So y'all literally, audience, you'll feel a bit of familiarity and all of that, and it is true. I've known Willie for I don't know how many years now, but I think it'll add some sense of depth to our conversation today, because I'll be able to co-sign and let you know that what you're hearing about is in the context of somebody who's lived it, not somebody who just heard or read about it and they're trying to tell you something. And so what we've been focusing on for this series for the remainder of the year as we prepare to wrap this project up is this idea that they're just like crucial moments where business owners, nonprofit leaders, layered with just being human beings, have to make very pivotal decisions about their lives. And it's not always just ebb and flow easy thing. And so I know for certain that Willie will be able to contribute to that dialogue. So let's just jump right there. Businesses. Do you have a business? Because you can't be on here giving no advisement if we can't level set just that. Do you have a business?
I have businesses.
Businesses. Want to share a bit about but what you do?
Well, what I do professionally is I'm a consultant. So I work, my business is Issachar Solutions Group Incorporated, and what we are is a consulting group, consult with K-12 education entities, large urban school districts across the nation primarily, and then also an executive coach, so leading others in their area.
One-on-ones and all that good stuff?
One-on-ones, yeah.
Wow, if y'all knew how much he loves one-on-ones, you would know why I'm talking about this one-on-ones. But to get to that place, though, you did the work yourself.
Absolutely.
You did the work yourself. So 2 things. He does Issachar Solutions. Issachar, that's from the Bible. ISS.
Tell
the people. Don't tell the people how they can find you.
Issachar Solutions Group. You can find me on LinkedIn, or you can email me at xzomega88@gmail.com. Currently, website is under it's under development, the website.
Okay. So social media platforms they can find you?
Yeah, on LinkedIn is my primary one for professional business related. I do have Facebook, so you can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well, but don't operate on those platforms too often.
Okay. And he really doesn't, so y'all go to the other stuff. But this idea, Willie, so we're going to jump straight there. This idea that in the midst of just life and all things happening, you would launch businesses. So talk to us a bit about that for the person who perhaps is listening and they keep waiting on a perfect time to just finally get it done. Like they said they were going to do it this year and they didn't. And here we are, we're almost to the last quarter and we're processing next year, but life is not lining up perfectly. What do you say to leaders and just people who are on the verge in that space?
Well, I came up with this, I don't know if it's not really an acronym or a mantra, but it's something I was reflecting on, which I think is important to do wherever you're in life, is to reflect. And so part of that reflection was around desire, knowledge, skills, and action. And so
desire,
knowledge, skills, and action.
Okay, I'm with you.
And so for me, there's always been a big dream there to like do something that would be for not just my generation, but for generations to follow. So generational wealth for my kids, my kids' kids, and my kids' kids' kids. And so a way of doing that here in this country or anywhere in the world is really through ownership. And so one of my mentors, Jim Rohn, for folks that are probably multi-level or network marketing will understand who Jim Rohn is. And so he said, I'm working part-time on my fortune, full-time on my job. So full-time on my job part-time on my fortune. So while you were working, there's still other streams of income that you should
be
pursue.
generating.
And so coming to Houston back in 2002, it was I just felt this overwhelming sense of this entrepreneurial spirit, being connected with Harvest Time Church under Bishop Shelton Beatty's leadership.
He's going to be grinning when you say his name. I'm going to make sure I tell him. But yes, it was though.
And so it was just like this right time to really pursue a lot of things. And so it's like real estate and again, just learning and learning from those that have already gone the path as opposed to reinventing the wheel. So sometimes I think people think that, okay, well, if someone else is doing it, then it's not worth me doing. I need to do my own thing, which is far from the truth. It's about learning from the path of others and then taking it to the next level. And so for me, launching a business back in 2022, I'd already done all the work. So as you look at desire, so I had the desire to do something great. I went to school, got a degree, obtained knowledge, built skills, worked in a number of leadership roles. And so that was building a skill and then taking action, not just kind of like looking at things and saying, okay, well, one day, someday it'll happen, but it's like actually putting those things into action and, just things lined up. People, I think so often we talk about, people will recognize your work, and they really do. And so like you're always interviewing. And so how are you living your life? How are you working? How are you teaching, leading? How are you supporting? So sometimes that leading is actually following. And so people see that. And so there's perfect opportunity came up, sitting at my desk, minding my own business, and the opportunity came up to become a consultant to a major nonprofit organization that supports K-12 school districts in the nation, and so I was able to jump right in there and take on that role, and have loved every minute of it. That also led to some other opportunities where, in the last year, I was able to go back and get a certification in coaching. And so I've coached people along the way for a long period of time.
You were already doing that.
But I felt the need to have like credentials, because I see so many people that says, oh, I'm a life coach. I'm like,
and you already know.
I'm like, what life have you?
Right.
What life have you lived?
Right. Let alone coaching people down those roads, right?
And so, and so for me, it was important. So I would say that regardless of where you are, it's always learning as well. Like just being lifelong learner.
I love how you said you were showing up organically. You didn't use the word organically, but basically just minding your business, doing what you were supposed to be doing, realizing that you are your business and you were handling yourself, and it created opportunities to formalize a business, but you were along that. So I saw my Jehovah didn't put up that sign. So y'all, we're going to take a break like he told us to do before he start flashing lights, and then we're going to come right back here on the amazing 102.5 FM. Y'all stick with us.